It's time for high school sports on the NCWLIFE channel. Today's broadcast of high school sports on the NCWLIFE channel is presented by Alignment Pros, Automoca, Color FX, Global Car Care, One Way Construction, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Biosports Physical Therapy, and the Windmill Restaurant. Now let's go live for all the action for tonight's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE channel.
Welcome back once again to Eastmont Gymnasium as we get ready for the second game of our doubleheader here tonight on the NCWLIFE channel. I'm Eric Granstrom courtside as we get ready for Davis and Eastmont. The Pirates currently sitting at 2-1 in the Big Nine. That's good enough for third place behind Wenatchee, who's 3-0. Moses Lake at 3-1. West Valley and Davis both 2-1. Eastmont, meanwhile, 1-3 in the Big Nine. The Wildcats 7-6 overall. While the Pirates, their non-league schedule's been a tough one. They are 3-7 overall. So there you go. The lineup here for the, or as far as the standings are concerned in the Big Nine. Davis coming in after a 80-53 win over Sunnyside last night. Eastmont's trying to bounce back from a 52-50 loss to the Wenatchee Panthers. Let's take a look at the lineups here for the ball game tonight. First for the Davis Pirates, as announced by their head coach Eli Juarez, and we mentioned this through the girls game. If you're just joining us, we've got brother versus brother here, as Eli Juarez, the head coach for Davis, and his brother George Juarez, the head coach for Eastmont. Eli is assisted by Vicente Sanchez and Paul Alvarado. The lineups here for Davis: Earl Lee, a 6'1 junior guard. They've got lots of size to the Davis Pirates. Jose Reyes wears number 2. He's a 6'1 sophomore guard. Lincoln Holland Boone is a 6' junior guard. Nick Sosa, a 6'2 junior freshman or junior guard, make that forward. And Dante Bennett Joe, a 6'5 freshman. That's right, he is a freshman. Meanwhile, the non-starters for the Davis Pirates tonight: Junebug Cardenas, Ethan Mesa, Xavier Guerrero, Marcus Cook, Braxton Brown, and Jesus De La Torre. Those are the Pirates. Meanwhile, for the Eastmont Wildcats, with a record of 7-6 overall, 1-3 in Big Nine play, and again trying to bounce back from the loss to Wenatchee last night. George Juarez, the head coach. Jarrett Jager, Gabe Cuevas, and Sam Gilstrap are the assistants. Starters tonight: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the numbers they wear, and that is the starting lineup. Oscar Calvillo, a 5'9 junior guard. Trey Haberlock, a 6' junior guard. Preston Esparza, a 5'10 senior guard. Isaac Wellborn, a 6'2 junior wing, and Tanner Nelson, a 6'5 senior post. Tanner Nelson going to have his hands full with Dante Bennett Joe here this evening. Non-starters for the Wildcats: Kaylor Cannon, Kalen Massey, Braden West, Jack Feeney, Angel Lopez, Lane Keller, and Nick Bauman. So there you go, the lineup here for the Eastmont Wildcats and the Davis Pirates. Our broadcast tonight brought to you in part by the Alignment Pros and Express Lube. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube, including front and four-wheel alignment, online at alignpros.com or at 182 Eastmont Avenue. Also by Automoca. What's your Automoca emergency? Visit one of their 6 locations in the valley, including the only Automoca with inside seating on 5th Street across from the college. And by Color Effects, offering screen printing, embroidery, digital printing, and logo design for your team, school, business, or church at a fair price. Locally owned for over 20 years at Color Effects, 509-741-7609. If you're just tuning in, the first game of the night went the way of the Pirates as Davis girls were able to knock off Eastmont 51-44. Back and forth ball game in the fourth quarter. We had 7 lead changes in that one, 5 ties, and down the stretch the big difference was Roxanne Alvarado, who scored 10 of her 12 points down the stretch for Davis to give the Pirates the victory. So they get to 2-2 in Big Nine. Eastmont falls to 2-3 with the loss. They were led by the 17 points of Jaden Brown. Well, that is a look at the lineups, and we are about ready for basketball. We'll take a 60-second break and come back and get you ready for our opening tip. Coming up next, it's Eastmont High School, the location, Eastmont Wildcats and the Davis Pirates, the combatants, and we're back with more right after this.
You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee. Choose the pros, Alignment Pros. When your vehicle needs brakes, shocks, struts, or alignment, choose the experts in their field. Alignment Pros and Express Lube with a 5-star rating. The work they perform on your vehicle is as impeccable as their shop. With state-of-the-art equipment, Alignment Pros can handle all large or small vehicles, specialty cars, lifted or lowered. Alignment Pros does them all. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Lineups being announced here in front of a sparse crowd at Eastmont High School on this Saturday evening. Atmosphere enhanced by the attendance of the Wildcats Red Zone band here tonight. It was fun last night. If you didn't watch, you can go to our Facebook page and watch some of the highlights from last night, including halftime of the boys basketball game from the Town Toyota Center and the litter box game, as they called it, between Wenatchee and Eastmont, with the battle of the drum lines. That was pretty fun as they turned the lights out and had the drums out there. Sans the light, the drums had some lights of their own last night. You can see that on our Facebook page. We appreciate you joining us on Local Tel Channel 12, Charter Channel 19, also on the web on our stream, NCWLIFE.com. The officials for the ball game tonight: Mark Colander is the referee. He's assisted by Paul Weddle and Mike Wold from the Chelan County Basketball Officials Association. We got Jessica Medina and Malcolm Whitehall handling the cameras here on location. We've got Becca Freemuth back in the studios. We're about ready for basketball tonight on the NCWLIFE channel. It's brought to you by Global Car Care, a quality auto repair facility with highly trained technicians celebrating 25 years in the car care business. They speak your car's language at 1840 North Wenatchee Avenue. A hug between the brothers before we start here is 6'5" will jump against 6'5". Dante Bennett-Joe and Tanner Nelson, and it is right down to Eastmont and a lay-in right away for Isaac Wellborn. And Eastmont out to the lead here to start the ball game as we are just underway here at Eastmont High School. Davis again with a record of 3-7 overall, 2-1 in the Big Nine. Kick down in the corner for a long three-pointer. Good from Earl Lee, the third. Keep track of ties and lead changes here throughout. Oscar Calvillo goes left side to Esparza. Up high goes to a two-pointer from Isaac Wellborn. Isaac had a rough game last night against Wenatchee as he was held pretty much in check last night, as Wellborn finished with 12 points, all from three-point land last night at the Town Toyota Center. Gets off to a good start here. 4-3 our score. Our second lead change of the ball game, and another three from downtown by Earl Lee. So Lee with all 6 of Davis's points and 3 lead changes here to start the ball game. Oscar Calvillo working on the defense of Jose Reyes. Lob pass down in the corner as it's Trey Haberlock with the man bun again tonight. Left side to Tanner Nelson. Tanner comes high post. It'll go shot. Good. Isaac Wellborn. Goodness gracious. Isaac lighting it up. 6 points to start the game here tonight for the Wildcats. So apparently he likes the matchup he has tonight a lot more than he did last night. As Chase Lloydhammer. Here's a three-pointer from way downtown by Bennett-Joe. So nothing but 2s for Eastmont, 3s for Davis. And here's Tanner Nelson with a beautiful feed from Calvillo. And Nelson with the bucket. And it's a 9-8 Davis lead. Pirates on the drive. Here's Lee with a shot off the window. No good. Rebound off. It's a putback. Good by Holland Boone. First 2 of the game for Davis. 11-8 the score. Pirates up by 3. Back and forth we go. Now the drive. The pass inside, loose on the floor. Bodies on the floor. And it is going to be Davis coming up with it. First turnover of the game for Eastmont. Here's a stop and pop from 15 feet. It's no good. Rebound picked up by Haberlock off the miss by Reyes. Trey up the far sideline. Bounce pass into the corner. Here's a three-pointer. It's good for Oscar Calvillo. Third tie. We've had 4 lead changes already in this one. Get the oxygen out, Grandma. We're going to be here for a while. 5:10 to go in the first. All tied at 11. Lee with the dribble drive. Stop. Kick it in the corner. And a three-pointer again is short. No good. Rebound by Haberlock. Trey wants to run it up. Gets it to Wellborn. Wellborn near side. He'll stop and shoot the three-pointer. Good. My goodness. Isaac Wellborn is on fire to start this game. Eastmont out to its largest lead, and a timeout taken on the floor by Davis. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. 4:53 to go here in the first. 14-11, Eastmont by 3. You're watching Big 9 basketball on the NCWLIFE channel. So following the Davis timeout, Pirate basketball trailing it by 3. 14-11 our scores. Lee will work the ball up the right side on the wing. Going to get a pick out there. Stop and pop just inside the three-point arc. Missed the shot. Rebound. Nelson had it stripped from him, and a putback rejected by Tanner Nelson. On the shot attempt by the freshman Dante Bennett-Joe. Here comes Eastmont. Jam for Tanner Nelson on the feed from Preston Esparza. Nelson with 4. Eastmont by 5. And Mark Colander is going to need some help to untangle the web of the net. 16-11. Eastmont's largest lead now at 5 points. So the Wildcats, you wondered if they could keep up with the size and athleticism of Davis. So far, so good. Pass inside. The ball knocked away. Picked up by Eastmont on the turnover by Davis. Their first of the ball game. Haberlock in the corner for Wellborn for a 3. Good. Isaac Wellborn must have had sugar plum dreams last night after a rough time at the Town Toyota Center. Finding the confines of Eastmont Gymnasium to his liking. He is perfect from the field. 19-11. 8-point lead for Eastmont. On the wing right, it is Holland Boone with it. He'll need some help as the defense comes wide out on him. He'll give it up to Reyes. Jose picked up by Oscar Calvillo. Everybody splits out wide here. We'll see if he'll go with a drive. He will. Kick. Shot. Ball checked by Isaac Wellborn. Comes up into the hands of Calvillo. Up to Tanner Nelson. Nelson cross court. A little high on the shot. There's Wellborn again. Misses for the first time tonight. Calvillo almost came up with the loose ball underneath. First substitution of the game. Xavier Guerrero comes in for Davis. Meanwhile, we're going to get another timeout taken by the Pirates. This is a full timeout, and we will take a break as well. 19 score, 8-point Eastmont lead. We're back after this 60-second timeout.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCWLIFE channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCWLIFE has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCWLIFE, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
Davis basketball after the timeout, and 19-11 our score. Pirates with the ball, and it is Earl Lee handling the rock out top, picked up there by Oscar Calvillo. The Pirates did have a substitution during the timeout, and a nice drive there by Lee. He's got 8 points in the first quarter. 19-13 our score. Wildcats dribbling it up is Oscar Calvillo. See if Davis switches things up here, staying with a man defense, and the ball tipped out of bounds by Davis. He'll be out to Eastmont. Again, Mark Colander, Paul Whittle, and Mike Wold are officials here tonight. Appreciate you joining us on the NCWLIFE channel, bringing you local sports all year long. Trey Haberlock for a long three. It's good. Trey lights it up from outside, showing that the man bun hasn't affected his shot at all. As it's now Jose Reyes with the basketball for Davis. They got two bodies out top to make a pick. That was interesting. And now Lee with the drive and the dish. The kick out to Reyes, a three-pointer on the way. Good. Jose Reyes for three. 22-16. Both teams shooting lights out here from the field. Oscar Calvillo, top of the key. He's going to drive it down, put the shot up on the run, missed the shot. Rebound by Bennett Joe. Outlet pass to Reyes. Reyes wants to run it up. He'll take it down the lane and get stripped from the ball, and it goes out of bounds, and it's out off of Reyes. Substitution here for the Pirates. Marcus Cook comes in, and watch out for this kid. I saw him in the game earlier against Wenatchee, where the Panthers came from behind. A big comeback for Wenatchee to knock off Davis at home earlier this season in Wenatchee High School. But Cook can shoot, let me tell you. Drive, beautiful shot, and bucket for Preston Esparza. Everybody getting into the act for Eastmont. They lead at 24-16, minute 40 to go. Lee with it. Works off a pick from Bennett Joe. He'll shoot an NBA three. Good. Third three-pointer for Earl Lee, keeping Davis close here. 24-19, minute 26 left. Calvillo, crossover step, drive, stops in the key, kicks it out to Wellborn for a three. No good. Rebound tapped around, picked up by Tanner Nelson. He'll give it up. Now Haberlock has it to Calvillo. Calvillo down in the corner for Nelson. Nelson spinning, had the ball stripped from him, kicks it outside to Calvillo. 24 on the shot clock, and the ball loose underneath and picked up on a turnover. And now the ball back the other way is loose. Reyes comes up with it. He'll lay it up and good, and count the bucket and one. Oscar Calvillo going to be whistled for his first personal foul. The turnover, the second by Eastmont. And give the bucket to Reyes, and he'll try to make it a three-point play and cut the lead that sits currently at 3. Free throw up and good. Three-point play for Jose Reyes. It's a 2-point lead for Eastmont. Wellborn down in the corner, it goes to Haberlock. Haberlock outside to Calvillo. Now to Nelson with 46 seconds on the game clock. Nelson drives the paint, puts the shot up, good over the top of Bennett Joe. Tanner Nelson's got 6 in the quarter, 26-22. Here is Cook. Marcus Cook gives it up to Jose Reyes. Out at center circle, picked up by Calvillo. Now to Cook again. He'll feed to Bennett Joe. He'll shoot the three-pointer. Rims won't fall. Rebound picked up by Calvillo. 22 seconds left in the game clock here in the first. Off to Wellborn. He'll lay it up and miss the shot. Rebound Davis. Outlet to Lee. Lee feeds ahead to Reyes. Too strong. Goes out of bounds. Another turnover for Davis. Their second here of the first quarter. Wellborn on that drive, just a little bit out of sorts as he went up for the shot off the glass. 8 seconds left here in the quarter. Calvillo, see if Eastmont goes for a three. Off to Haberlock, he'll shoot the three-pointer. Rims off the back of the iron, no good. Cook with a rebound, and that will be the end of a very entertaining, fast-paced first quarter. Eastmont 26, Davis 22. You're watching Big 9 basketball on the NCWLIFE channel. We're back after this 60-second timeout.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen?
Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragen schließen. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
What's your automocha?
It's a Paprika mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely the espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
Peach Red Bull.
Davis basketball to start our second quarter as Eastmont outscored the Pirates 26-22 in the first, led by the 12 points of Isaac Wellborn. Earl Lee countered with 11 for the Pirates. Cook with it now, picked up by Wellborn. He'll give it up to a man who checked in, Guerrero, during that quarter break. Off to Reyes. Jose Reyes will hand it off to Earl Lee. Picked up by Calvillo. Off to Cook. Cook. He can drive it as well. Cook with the drive. Left-handed, unbalanced shot, but is bailed out by the defense. And a foul coming against Eastmont. Foul's on Esparza. That's his first second team foul against Eastmont. They will say it's a shooting foul, so Marcus Cook to the free throw line for 2 shots. Only 1 free throw shot in this game so far. Up until that one by Cook, which is good. Kalen Massey will come in for Eastmont to give Preston Esparza a spell. Meanwhile, Marcus Cook with 1 more free throw. So Davis perfect from the line so far. 2 for 2. And make it 3 for 3. Boy, he got the most of his money on that round trip ticket. 7:28 to go in the half. Tanner Nelson off to Calvillo. Oh, looking down low for Massey. Gave it the dribble, needs help, gives it up to Wellborn. Wellborn had the ball tipped out of bounds. It's off of Davis, off of Lee, and it'll be an inbounds play right in front of us here with 7:17 to go in the half. 26-24, Eastmont by 2. Count is on. Lob pass in the backcourt to Kalen Massey. Massey will get a little help from Calvillo to bring the ball across the midcourt stripe. Calvillo goes back door to Wellborn, trying to lay it up. The ball blocked, though. Picked up by Davis. Off to Cook. Cook cross court to Lee. Lee looks back for the coaching staff to tell him what they want to run here offensively. It goes right side to Reyes, picked up by Calvillo. Drive of the baseline, cut off there. Feeds inside for the shot. Rims won't fall. Offensive rebound, put back by Cook. It's blocked by Wellborn. Ball picked up by Massey. Massey back the other way. The ball loose on the floor as it was picked from behind by Cook. And a turnover by Eastmont, their third here the first half. 6:30 left here in the half. Right side in the corner it goes. Now inside, turnaround shot off the window, good by Bennett Joe. He's got 5 points and we're tied. Our 4th tie of this first half. Haberlock, Eastmont's been kind of quiet here last few times down the floor. Trey has it now to Calvillo. Looking inside for Massey. He's got it on the block. Triple team comes. Feeds back to Calvillo. And they're going to call, I think, an offensive push. Or no, they're going to call a defensive foul on Cook. And they're going to say a non-shooting foul. It was on the floor before the shot, so an inbounds play for Eastmont. Foul on Cook is his first. That's the first team foul on Davis. Inbounds to Nelson. Tanner turns, shoots the three-pointer. Good! Tanner Nelson for 3. He's got 9. Eastmont by 3. Lee looks over to the sideline, gets the signal from the coaching staff, and will set up the offense here from center circle. Right side with it to Guerrero. Guerrero looks down, finds Cook on the perimeter. Cook picked up by Wellborn, up to Reyes. Reyes drives, shot for the free throw line. Rims won't fall. Bennett Joe with a rebound, spins in the paint, ball stripped from him. Reyes comes up with a loose ball. Bennett Joe, the putback, rejected by Nelson. Off to Haberlock. Haberlock's going to take it himself, lay it up good. He wanted to go in for the jam. The defense came, but Haberlock gets his 5th point of the ball game, 31-26. Here's a shot for Lee. It's off the mark. Calvillo chases down the rebound in the corner. Gives it up to Tanner Nelson. Back to Calvillo. Villo up the far sideline. Oscar backs away from Reyes. Ball stripped from him, and a wraparound pass. Here's Haberlock for a three-pointer. Goes behind the backboard. No good. Substitution for the Pirates. Braxton Brown comes in. Cook inbounds the ball to Reyes. Almost halfway through our second quarter. Entertaining one here tonight. 31-26 the score. Eastmont on top by 5. Bennett Joe out there. He is not shy about shooting the long range shot. Gives it up to Guerrero. Inside it goes to Reyes. The ball stolen away on the pass though by Kalen Massey. Nice job by Kalen to step in front. Now Kalen back the other way. Kicks it now outside to Calvillo for a 3. It's no good. Rebound. Massey comes up with it. Bounce pass to Calvillo. Lobs it out to Haberlock. Outside to Wellborn, down in the corner to Nelson. Eastmont got a new shot clock so they can reset the offense here. Tanner stops, pops from the free throw line. It's good. 5 in the quarter, 11 of the ball game for Tanner Nelson. Eastmont out to its large. Well, they had an 8-point lead earlier in the first quarter. It's 7 now, 33-26. Lob pass high to Cook. We're going to get a foul called on Davis away from the ball. Need to get the foul called by the official first before they can get the substitutions in. Braxton Brown whistled for his first second team foul. Jack Feeney comes in for the first time tonight. Preston Esparza checks back in here for Eastmont as we're at the 3:58 mark here of the second quarter. Esparza going to run the offense here for the Wildcats. Looking for Kalen Massey. Feeds it to him over on the wing left. Kalen on the drive. Had the ball kind of stripped. Picked it up. Feeds Esparza. Turnaround shot. No good. Feeney. Rebound. Put back. No good. Rebound loose. Picked up by Cook. He's got a 1-on-2. Cook with the drive. Reverse layup. Good. He's a special kind of something out there. Marcus Cook for the Davis Pirates. 3:26 to go here in the second quarter. Lob pass in. Bennett Joe intercepts the ball. Turnover for Eastmont, their 4th. Lob pass over to Reyes. Splits the defense. The ball rejected by Esparza. Feed pass to Wellborn. Wellborn stops and pops. It's good. 14 points for Isaac Wellborn. Back to a 7-point lead for Eastmont. 35-28. Bounce pass. Oh, nice give and go. But he missed the shot. Rebound is knocked out of bounds off of Eastmont. It'll go out to Davis. Pirate substitutes. Holland Boone comes back in. So too does Earl Lee. Reyes will get a breather here. Also coming to the sidelines for the Pirates is Guerrero. Inbounds pass will be baseline right side by Brown. Gets it into Holland Boone. Picked up by Tanner Nelson. Mismatch there. Holland Boone turns, shoots. Good. Wow. Over the top of Tanner Nelson. He's got 4 points. It's a 5-point differential again. 35-30. Isaac Wellborn quickly gets it up to Esparza. Preston goes high to Kalen Massey. Inside to Tanner Nelson. Nelson turns, and they're going to call a shove on the big freshman inside, Dante Bennett Joe. That'll be his first personal foul, first team foul. That was something in the game against Wenatchee. Bennett Joe got in foul trouble. Got 3 fouls in the first half. Had to sit a lot of that ball game against Wenatchee, so we didn't really get to see what the freshman has. Tanner Nelson's free throw is off the mark. That's the first free throw in the game here for Eastmont, as we're 3/4 of the way through the first half. Nelson's second free throw, good. 36-30. Here's a feed pass ahead to Cook. Cook lays it up. Good. My, oh my. Through traffic even. 4 points in the quarter for, that is Marcus Cook. He's got 6 points in the quarter. 36-32. And the ball stolen away. Loose. Picked up by Lee. It's a 3-on-2. Lee's going to take it himself. Tanner Nelson blocked the ball, but it's picked up underneath by Davis. Feed outside. Here is Bennett Joe with the drive. He missed the shot. Rebound picked up by Eastmont. Now we got a foul in the backcourt, and it's going to come against Braxton Brown. Second foul on Brown. Kind of a messy scrum of an exchange there. Haberlock and Calvillo come back in for Eastmont. Also back into the game for Davis is Jose Reyes. 36-32 the score. 2:08 to go here in the half. Eastmont by 6. Their largest lead has been 8. 4 ties, 4 lead changes. Most of that coming in the first quarter. Here's Kalen Massey for a long 2. Good. Kalen in the books. And now the drive. We're going to get an offensive foul on Reyes as Calvillo was back there, took the charge. And a foul whistle on Jose Reyes is his first personal foul. That's the fourth, make that 5th team foul against Davis. Calvillo doing his best he could to wipe up his own perspiration off the floor back there by scrubbing his shoes on it. Under 2 minutes to go here. Calvillo brings it across the midcourt stripe. Bounce pass off to Kalen Massey over to Wellborn. Wellborn's going to shoot the 3. It's no good. Rebound, tapped, loose underneath. Bennett Joe comes up with it, and a foul going to be whistled against Eastmont. I think this is going to come against Calvillo. Second foul on Calvillo. Our broadcast brought to you by One Way Construction, a premier custom home builder and construction company for North Central Washington, including general contracting, framing, concrete, and consulting services. Online at onewayconstructionnw.com. Here's the drive by Lee. Shot on the way. Rims won't fall. Got his own rebound. Put back no good. Rebound tapped around volleyball. Finally picked up by Nelson. Outlet pass. Wellborn has it. Isaac spins in the paint. Puts the shot up. Missed his own shot. Got his rebound. Tapped. Calvillo had it. Now he's fouled and will get free throws. The foul is whistled on Marcus Cook. That's his second. It's a 6-team foul. Mark Coolander getting an earful from Eli Worries, the head coach for Davis here, as they send Oscar Calvillo to the line for 2. First one is no good. So Eastmont didn't get to the free throw line until the 2:48 mark here of the second quarter. Tanner Nelson made 1 of 2. Oscar Calvillo misses the front end. Let's see if he can make this one. Our broadcast also brought to you by the Windmill, a time-tested restaurant providing traditional steakhouse meals in a homely, old-fashioned dining room. Open 7 days a week, 4:30 to 9. Call 509-665-9529. 39-32, 7-point lead. Minute 4 to go here in the first. As Lincoln Holland Boone has it on the wing. He'll step and pop from 2. It rims, won't fall. Rebound Calvillo. Outlet to Wellborn. Wellborn hustles it up. Now Haberlock for a 3-pointer. Rims won't fall. And Wellborn had the rebound in his hands and then lost it out of bounds. Our broadcast also tonight brought to you by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning. They service all brands of commercial and residential HVAC systems. Call 509-884-6444 for more information for Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning. 41 seconds left in the first half. High it goes to Bennett Joe. Nice, beautiful back door. And offensive charge going to be called against Lee on the back door. And the foul on Lee will be his first. Nice position down low for Isaac Wellborn, taking the charge on that one. So Eastmont will have the last chance here with 28 on the game and shot clock, but then Calvillo lost the handle. Turnover for Eastmont. Feed ahead to Holland Boone. The ball blocked. Ball tapped around loose. Guerrero comes up, feeds inside to Bennett Joe. His shot missed, but blocked. The foul going to be called on a hand slap there for Eastmont. And the foul is whistled on Braden West, who checked in during the last dead ball. Eastmont with 5 turnovers here in this first half. Dante Joe will head to the line for 2 shots. He's got 5 in the ball game. First one is good for Bennett Joe. Shaves the lead a tad here. With 15.8 seconds left, has 1 more to go. Second free throw, good. Inbounds to Calvillo with 14, with 13 picked up by Holland Boone, with 12, with 11, crosses midcourt, feeds to Massey. Kalen with 7, with 6, will stop, feed it out to Wellborn for a 3-pointer, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound defensive, and that's going to be our final play of the first half. 39-34 is our score here at halftime. Things cooled off quite a bit in the second quarter for both teams, but an entertaining one nonetheless. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back. You're watching Big 9 basketball tonight here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color and Cashmere. Color Effects offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCWLIFE channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCWLIFE has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCWLIFE, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Halftime here at Eastmont High School, where the Wildcats lead the Davis Pirates 39-34 in this Big Nine matchup. Our broadcast brought to you by BioSports Physical Therapy, providing the best environment, most qualified, experienced therapists in North Central Washington. You have the right to select your healthcare team. Why wouldn't you choose the best? Choose BioSports. Eric Grandstrom courtside with you. Our score at halftime again, it's Eastmont leading at 39-34. The teams settle down and cool down in that second quarter after a 48-point barrage in the first quarter, with Eastmont leading at 26-22 after the first. Eastmont edged Davis in the second, 13-12 to lead it here by 5 at halftime. The Pirates are led by the 11 points of Earl Lee, all 11 coming in the first quarter. 7 points for Dante Bennett-Joe, 6 points each for Jose Reyes and Marcus Cook, and 4 points for Lincoln Holland. Boone, the Pirates 5 for 5, perfect from the free throw line in that first half of play. They unofficially had 3 turnovers is all, and the largest lead was 3 points. We had 4 ties, 4 lead changes in that first half, most of which coming in the first quarter, where Eastmont jumped out to the 4-point lead. They are led by the 14 points of Isaac Wellborn, 12 of the 14 in the first quarter, as he came out just absolutely on fire. 12 points for Tanner Nelson, 5 for Trey Haberlock, 4 for Oscar Calvillo, and 2 each for Preston Esparza and Kalen Massey. Eastmont 2 of 4 from the free throw line in that first half of play. Their largest lead was 8 points, and they unofficially had 5 turnovers in the first half. Our broadcast brought to you by the Windmill Restaurant of Wenatchee, priding itself on being a local legend for 80 years. The Windmill features slow roasted prime rib, high quality hand cut steaks and fresh seafood. Homemade dressings and pies are made daily and are the mainstay of this legendary landmark restaurant. The Windmill has a full bar and an excellent selection of beer and wine from which to choose. Call the Windmill today at 665-9529. Also by One Way Construction, founded in 2000. One Way is a premier custom home builder and construction company in Leavenworth, Cashmere, Chelan, Wenatchee, and North Central Washington. Whether your project requires general contracting, framing, concrete, or consulting services, they want to be part of it, making your vision a reality. They believe that great communication and customer service plays the most important role of a successful construction project. Find them on the web at onewayconstructionnw.com. Again, our score here at halftime is Eastmont leading Davis 39-34. We'll come back with more here at the half after this 2-minute timeout on the NCWLIFE channel.
You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee. Choose the pros, Alignment Pros. When your vehicle needs brakes, shocks, struts, or alignment, choose the experts in their field. Alignment Pros and Express Lube with a 5-star rating. The work they perform on your vehicle is as impeccable as their shop. With state-of-the-art equipment, Alignment Pros can handle all large or small vehicles, specialty cars, lifted or lowered. Alignment Pros does them all. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCWLIFE channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCWLIFE has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at NCWLIFE.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCWLIFE, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
Welcome back once again here to Eastmont High School. 39-34, the Wildcats lead the Davis Pirates. Eastmont trying to bounce back from a loss 52-50 to the Wenatchee Panthers last night. As we look at the rest of the Big Nine schedule tonight, Wenatchee's on the road at Eisenhower. Moses Lake is at West Valley. The Panthers on top of the Big Nine at 3-0. Moses Lake second at 3-1. West Valley and Davis coming into tonight 2-1. Eastmont at 1-3 along with Sunnyside. Eisenhower on the bottom at 0-3. Coming up for the Eastmont Wildcats after tonight, they will be on the road at Sunnyside next Friday and then host Ike on Friday the 18th. And then host West Valley Saturday the 19th. They'll travel to Moses Lake on Friday the 25th. Host Wenatchee on Saturday the 26th. We'll have that one live here on the NCWLIFE channel. They'll be at Davis on February 1st and wrap up the regular season at home against Sunnyside on Tuesday, February the 5th. Davis, after tonight, will be at home against Eisenhower next Friday. And then they'll travel to West Valley on Saturday, January 12th. Coming up tomorrow on the NCWLIFE channel, our broadcast schedule includes some basketball from here at Eastmont, a replay of the game that started the season for the Wildcats, the boys against Kashmir in a non-league game. That's at 2 o'clock tomorrow here on the NCWLIFE channel. That'll be followed at 6 by Davis. Excuse me, that'll be followed at 7 o'clock by Davis and Wenatchee Wrestling. That from earlier this month, or actually earlier in December. And then on Tuesday, more wrestling action live. Buell Hawkins will be matchside for Davis and Eastmont here at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. Hockey night returns on Thursday, January 10th, that is, with West Kelowna taking on the Wenatchee Wild. That is a 7 o'clock hockey night game time here on the NCWLIFE channel. Friday, it is West Valley and Wenatchee girls and boys basketball live courtside at Wenatchee High School. That's a week from last night. Grant Olson with your play-by-play, and then more basketball and wrestling next Saturday. So appreciate you joining us wherever you may be, and a special hello. Boy, the Trey Haberlock family continues to grow here, listening on the web and watching on the web at NCWLIFE.com. I understand now we've got folks in North Pole, Alaska that are streaming our broadcast as well tonight. So hello to the far north. I know it doesn't get light for a while now, does it? But hello and thanks for watching on NCWLIFE.com. 30-second break. We'll be back with the second half coming up next on the NCWLIFE channel.
Kun samir das Problem sagen.
Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute. Ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragen schließen. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
Getting ready for second half action here on the NCWLIFE channel, and it should be, I think, Eastmont ball to start this second half. The official Mark Colander coming over to talk to the scores table about who has possession. No, they're going to say Davis basketball to start this second half. Earl Lee, Jose Reyes, Lincoln Holland Boone, Nick Sosa, and Dante Bennett Joe out there for the Pirates. Oscar Calvillo, Trey Haverlock, Preston Esparza, Isaac Wellborn, and Tanner Nelson out there for Eastmont. So Davis basketball. Inbounds comes in to Earl Lee, who had 11 points in the first quarter. Quiet in the second quarter. And Davis turns the ball over. So only 3 turnovers in the first half for Davis, and they turn it over right away here to start the second half of play. Oscar Calvillo runs the offense here for Eastmont. Trey Haverlock catches it and will shoot the 3. Good. Second 3 of the ball game for Trey Haverlock. He's got 5, or make that 8 on the night. Extends the lead to Eastmont, tying its largest here at 8 points. Now the drive by Lee. Shot high off the window, no good. Going up high to get the rebound, Tanner Nelson. They got the numbers. Haverlock lays it up and good. 5 quick points for Trey Haverlock, and the lead now 10, largest of the ball game for Eastmont. Jose Reyes running the offense now for Davis. Out there in the black uniforms trimmed in orange and white. Down low it goes to Bennett Joe. Backs away from Tanner Nelson. Gave up the dribble, now needs some help. And finally finds it in the form of Jose Reyes. He'll drive, kick it across. Holland Boone for 3. Rims won't fall. Offensive rebound. Put back on the way by Sosa is no good. Rebound tapped. Calvillo comes up with it. Haverlock now. The drive. The layup. Good. So 7 consecutive points for Trey Haverlock, and we're going to get a timeout taken by Davis as they came out of the locker room. Didn't seem like they were ready to go, and Eastmont has extended the lead to 12. 30-second timeout here on the broadcast, which is brought to you by all the Alignment Pros and Express Lube. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube, including front and 4-wheel alignment online at alignpros.com or at 182 Eastmont Avenue. I hazard to mention the fact that there is another game going on, because I'm sure that a lot of folks are probably watching that, and we might have about 10 folks watching this one, as the Seattle Seahawks are taking on the Dallas Cowboys down in Arlington, Texas, in the wild card playoffs of the NFC. And I snuck a peek at my phone. I won't tell you. If you're watching this, maybe you're recording the Seahawks game. I won't tell you. Just stay away from social media for the time being. Davis after the timeout. Nearly a travel could have been called there. Holland Boone's going to drive it. He'll put up the runner. Hit rims, won't fall. Got his own rebound. The putback blocked away by Wellborn. Off to Nelson. Now to Haverlock. Trey drives, lays it up. Good. How about this quarter for Haverlock? Well, it was Isaac Wellborn who got 12 in the first quarter, and now it's Trey Haverlock's turn. He's got 9 in the quarter, 14 of the ball game for Eastmont, and the largest lead now at 14 points. Davis circles it around. Jose Reyes lost the handle, found it, and shot it, and made it. 8 points for Jose Reyes. As 3-6-9, that's 3-2-4-6-9. Yeah, so a 9-2 run to start the third quarter for Eastmont. Ball tapped out of bounds over there by Davis. In front of the red zone for Eastmont. A lot of black in that red zone, though. Inbounds pass comes in. Calvillo. The ball touched by Holland Boone and will go out to the Wildcats. Our broadcast also brought to you by Automoca. What's your Automoca emergency? Visit one of their 6 locations in the valley, including the only Automoca with inside seating on 5th Street across from the college. 5:20 to go here in the third. Trey Haverlock breaking some ankles out there. To Tanner Nelson, inside to Esparza, lays it up good. Good feed by Tanner Nelson. Good vision. Esparza with 4. Eastmont up 50-36. back to that largest lead at 14 points. Holland Boone now to Cook. Cook's a long three-pointer. It's no good, badly missed. And the ball on the rebound by Tanner Nelson, touched by Cook, goes out of bounds. It's out to Eastmont. I did something today I've only done, well, this makes 2 in my lifetime now. But I was told that heading on vacation, you're supposed to do this. Now the drive by Esparza, kick in the corner. Here's a drive by Calvillo, spins in the paint, and I think he traveled with it. He did. So the turnover by Eastmont, they're 6 of the ball game, first of the second half, 50-36 our score. My wife, Marion, says, all right, we're going on vacation. You have to do something with your feet, honey. So yeah, pedicure this morning. Yeah, that was interesting. Ball stolen away by Eastmont. Feet ahead to Wellborn. He's going to take it himself. Lay it up, missed the shot, but right there with a follow is Tanner Nelson for the bucket. Turnover 2 here in the second half for Davis. Pirates almost turn it over again. Wellborn, they do. Here comes Tanner Nelson. Look for the jam. Got it. Suddenly an 18-point lead for Eastmont. 3:58 to go here in the third. This is what we saw earlier this season when Davis had a big lead against Wenatchee, and the Pirates just seemed to not show up for the second half. Wenatchee came all the way back, got the win over Davis. In fact, that was a 63-60 win for Wenatchee, and it took Davis quite a comeback in the fourth quarter to even make it close. Offensive rebound on the miss by Cook, and a reaching foul going to be called against Esparza here. That'll be our first foul called of the second half. Substitutions for the Pirates here. Into the ball game comes Xavier Guerrero and Braxton Brown. Holland Boone will take a seat. Inbounds pass, meanwhile, for Davis, comes in to Bennett Joe. He'll shoot the 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound tap, picked up by Wellborn. Feeds to Nelson. Nelson feeds to Esparza, lays it up, missed the shot. Rebound tap by Wellborn. He missed it. Outlet pass on the defensive rebound this time. Lee's going to drive it. He'll shoot it and miss it. Rebound tapped off of Nelson, goes out of bounds. It's out to Davis. Our broadcast tonight brought to you by Color Effects, offering screen printing, embroidery, digital printing, and logo design for your team, school, business, or church at a fair price. Locally owned for over 20 years. Call Color Effects at 509-741-7609. They almost had that 5 count go all the way down to 0. Ball finally in. Now Lee's going to shoot the long 3. Rims won't fall. Rebound, volleyball picked up by Bennett Joe. Underneath, he'll shoot it over Nelson and make the shot. Dante Bennett Joe with 9 points. That's his first bucket of the second half. 54-38 our score. 3 minutes. Long way to go in this one. So, and Davis is showing they can certainly score a lot fast. Here's Esparza for 3. No. Nelson, rebound. Ball tipped, taken away by Lee. He'll lay it up and make it. So the turnover, as it turns out to be, the 7th of the game for Eastmont. Drive by Calvillo. Missed the shot. Bennett Joe rebound. Outlet pass stolen away by Haberlock. Another turnover for Davis. That's 3 of the half, 6 of the ball game. 2:23 left in the third. 16-point lead here for Eastmont. 54-4. 14-point lead, excuse me. 54-40. Inbounds pass by Haberlock. Comes in finally to Tanner Nelson. Nelson gives it up to Calvillo. Now to Esparza. Preston wants to drive it on the baseline. Put up the right-handed runner. No good. Rebound underneath. Picked up by Davis. Outlet pass to Reyes. Reyes going to take it through the defense. And the ball blocked out of bounds. They're going to say, though, that Tanner Nelson may be pushed from behind. Tanner looking at the official saying, wait a minute, I got a little ball there. But Nelson picks up his first foul of the night. Quality night here so far for Tanner Nelson. Jose Reyes will shoot free throws. Davis has been perfect from the line so far tonight, and they continue that streak as the first one falls through for Jose Reyes. Kalen Massey will come in for Preston Esparza now. And one more free throw for Jose Reyes, who has 9 points in the game. Make it 10 as he's perfect from the line. Well, he's obviously one you don't want to foul going down the stretch if it's a close game. Wellborn with it. 2 minutes left of the third. Quick moving game here tonight in our nightcap on the NCWLIFE channel. Now to Calvillo. Davis trying to extend that defense and pester Eastmont a little bit more intensely here. Here's Tanner Nelson with the drive, and he's hacked on the way to the hoop, and we'll get 2 free throws. Foul is on Bennett Joe. That's his second. Only the first foul on the team against Davis here in the second half. So Tanner Nelson, who was to the line in the second quarter, went 1 for 2 from the line in that occasion. First one here is good. Eastmont now 3 of 5 from the free throw line in the game. Tanner's second free throw, also good. 6 in the quarter for Nelson, 18 of the ball game. Davis trailing it by 14. Minute 45 to go here in the third. Right side to Guerrero. Guerrero had a body flashing, didn't find him though. Now gives it up to Bennett Joe. He'll shoot the NBA three, good. Dante Bennett Joe with his second three-pointer of the ball game. He's got 5 of the quarter, 12 of the contest. 56-45, and that's what Davis wants, to cut it down to 10 here before the end of the quarter and have a shot at coming back in the fourth. Inside of Wellborn, ball tipped away. Another turnover for Eastmont. That's 3 now in this quarter. Lee with the drive. He'll kick it out on a no-look pass to Reyes. Reyes gonna look at the three, won't shoot it. They'll circle it in the corner. Bennett Joe will shoot the three. No good. Rebound Haberlock, had the ball stripped from him, and they're going to call a foul. Whistle a little late, but there definitely was a slap of the arm there by Xavier Guerrero. That's his first, second team foul. Substitution for the Wildcats. Braden West will come in. Good substitution by Coach George Juarez to get Tanner Nelson out of there. No need to pick up a useless foul with 1:01 to go. Eastmont, meanwhile, getting pressure in the backcourt. Ball comes in to Wellborn. Isaac brings it across the timeline. Cross court to Massey with 55 seconds. Massey has the ball stripped from him. It goes out of bounds. Oh my, they're going to say it's off of Massey. Goodness. Kalen incredulously looking at the officials like, how? But it's a turnover for Eastmont. 4 in the quarter. Can't get lackadaisical here. They lead it by 11. Last shot chance here for Davis. Lee on the drive. Shot good. Earl Lee with 4 in the quarter. 35 seconds left in the third. Suddenly it's back to 9 points. 56-47. And they turn it over again to Eastmont. Oh my. I thought Calvillo touched it last. The official though says nope, it was off of Davis. So Wildcat basketball. Pass comes in to Massey. Kalen cross court to Haberlock. Haberlock with the ball fake, drive, and then he's fouled as he got the defender in the air there. Braxton Brown will pick up his third personal foul. Third team foul on Davis. Pirates bring Cook in here to replace Braxton Brown. Marcus comes in. Haberlock with the ball in hand. Gets it into Wellborn. Isaac with 19 seconds left. Tried to drive the baseline. Kicks it out to West. Now it comes out to Calvillo. Rifles a pass inside for Massey. Layup good. Kalen with his second bucket of the ball game. 58-47 with 7 seconds left. There's Jose Reyes. Kick it over for a three-pointer. Rims won't fall. Rebound putback is no good. And coming down awkwardly on a foot, twisting his ankle right at the buzzer, was Dante Bennett Joe. The 6'5" freshman tumbled to the floor, and he is in a lot of pain right now as he came down, I think, after that rebound tip shot and turned his left ankle. Ouch. We will take a break and come back with the injury on the floor and the end of the quarter upon us. 58-47 our score. We're back after this 60-second timeout. You're watching Big 9 basketball on the NCWLIFE channel.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely the espresso shakes. My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach red.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color Effects in Cashmere. Color Effects offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
Ready for the fourth quarter here at Eastmont High School, where the Wildcats lead the Davis Pirates by a score of 58-47. Eastmont outscoring Davis 19-13 in that third quarter to expand the lead. At one point, it was 14 points. It's 11 right now. As we begin the quarter, Tanner Nelson had the ball stripped from him, lost it. Now the feed to Lee back the other way. Davis almost turned it right back to him. That's 5 turnovers here in the second half for Eastmont, and the ball turned back over. Back and forth we go. Here's a shot by Reyes. Good. 4 turnovers here in the second half for Davis, 7 in the ball game, 6 turnovers for Eastmont. That makes 11 in the game for the Wildcats, and it's down to a 9-point lead once again. Down in the corner, Haberlock's going to shoot a 3. It's good! Trey Haberlock, 17 in the ball game for Trey, 61-49. Lee wants to counter. It's short. Rebound loose. Wellborn to Calvillo to Nelson. Ahead to Haberlock. He'll shoot the runner. No good. Rebound offensive. Esparza. Putback is good. 6 points for Preston Esparza. Eastmont with the counter and the answer. Lead at 63-49. 14 points. Here's a drive by Reyes. And he is fouled, makes the bucket, gives a stare down to Esparza, who was tumbling to the floor on the foul. The foul on Preston is his third. Give the bucket to Reyes. Trying to make it a 3-point play. Reyes with the free throw. Good. Boy, Davis 8 for 8 from the free throw line, and quite a bit of those Jose Reyes. Lob pass ahead. It is touched and goes out of bounds off of Cook, and it is Eastmont basketball. A little lackadaisical on the pass there for the Wildcats. 63-52 the score. Haberlock inbound pass comes in to Calvillo. The ball touched by Davis. Calvillo chases it down in the backcourt. Now the ball stolen away. Lee comes up with it. Calvillo touched it, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover for Eastmont. Wildcats can't afford to get sloppy like this. Nick Sosa back out there again here for Davis, as the Pirates trail it by 11. Inbounds pass to Lee. Earl Lee. Top of the key. Drives down. Ball stripped. Goes out of bounds. He was looking for a foul. They got all ball. I don't know what he's complaining about, because that was a beautiful just strip of him. Davis basketball. Inbounds to Reyes. Shot from 3. No good. Esparza rebound, and he traveled with it. Another turnover for Eastmont. 8 here in the second half. The ball will be an inbounds play, baseline left side for Davis. Reyes has got all 5 of Davis's points here in the fourth quarter. Brings it in to Cook. Marcus Cook working against Isaac Wellborn. Cook passes across to Lee. Earl's going to shoot the long 3. No. Rebound Reyes. Put back on the drive. Good. 7 points for Jose Reyes. All of Davis's points by him here in the quarter. Back to a 9-point differential. Ball is knocked away from Haberlock, but they're going to say a reaching foul on Davis in order to accomplish that feat. And it's a whistle against Xavier Guerrero. That's his second foul. That's the 4th team foul on Davis. So a long way to go on given fouls for both sides. Lob pass in to Nelson. The ball stolen away by Bennett Joe, who checked in during the last dead ball. Eastmont cheerleaders need to be careful over there. The diminutive ladies have a 6'5" freshman coming crashing into them. And the pass here is out of bounds, and it's a turnover for Eastmont. Haberlock tried to get it into Wellborn way too high. And so it'll be Davis basketball. Long way to go in this one. Timeout going to be taken by Coach George Juarez, and we will take a 30-second break as well. 5:39 to go in regulation. 63-54. Eastmont on top. We're back after this.
Choose the pros, Alignment Pros. When your vehicle needs brakes, shocks, struts, or alignment, choose the experts in their field. Alignment Pros and Express Lube with a 5-star rating. The work they perform on your vehicle is as impeccable as their shop. With state-of-the-art equipment, Alignment Pros can handle all large or small vehicles, specialty cars, lifted or lowered. Alignment Pros does them all. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Broadcast tonight on the NCWLIFE channel, brought to you by Global Car Care, a quality auto repair facility with highly trained technicians celebrating 25 years in the car care business. They speak your car's language at 1840 North Wenatchee Avenue. Davis basketball after the Eastmont timeout. Reyes on the drive. He'll shoot it from 12. Missed the shot. Rebound offensive. Guerrero now outside of Reyes. He'll drive. Put the shot up. Good. Jose Reyes, one-man wrecking crew. He's got all 9 of Davis's points. It's down to a 7-point lead for Eastmont. In the corner for Tanner Nelson. Out top it comes to Wellborn. Wellborn takes a couple of dribbles off to Calvillo. Calvillo fell down. He traveled with a basketball. No, they're going to get a timeout to Eastmont. Short timeout here, so we'll keep it here on the broadcast. And remind you, we're coming to you from Eastmont High School in East Wenatchee, Washington. On local tel channel 12, charter channel 19, and on the web at ncwlife.com. And our broadcast brought to you by One Way Construction, a premier custom home builder and construction company for North Central Washington, including general contracting, framing, concrete, and consulting services online at onewayconstructionnw.com. Also by the Windmill, a time-tested restaurant providing traditional steakhouse meals and a homely, old-fashioned dining room, open 7 days a week, 4:30 to 9. Call 509-665-9529. Eastmont basketball after the timeout. The ball is stolen away on the inbounds pass. The feet ahead, though, is too high for Guerrero, and it will go into the hallway down the way here. 10 turnovers for Eastmont, 5 for Davis in the second half. Eastmont will work against the press now. As Preston Esparza has it, he needs to get it in. Finally does to Haberlock. Haberlock spins, finds Nelson. He's got the room, but Nelson had the ball stripped away from him. Another turnover for Eastmont. Goodness gracious, that's 11 here in the second half, 16 of the ball game. Reyes, got to watch out for him. He's got all 9 of Davis's points, 19 of the ball game here in the fourth quarter. 7-point differential. Pirates trying to trim it even more. Reyes on the drive, kicks it to Lee. Lee works off a pick, backs away from the defense. 10 on the shot clock. Down to Cook. Looking for Bennett Joe. Here's an NBA 3 by Lee. Fell down afterwards, trying to draw the attention of the official. And now we're going to get a, well, let's see. Did the ball touch the rim on the three-pointer? Shot clock ran out here. Eastmont's thinking that it's a shot clock violation. I don't think it touched the rim. It touched the glass, but not the rim. And so it'll be a shot clock violation and a turnover for Davis. Preston Esparza looking for help, gets it into Calvillo. Lob pass ahead to Wellborn. Wellborn is bumped into by the tumbling Guerrero. By the way, that's the new hot toy for Christmas next year, the tumbling Guerrero. Give that to the kids in their Christmas stocking. Kill me. Inbounds pass to Wellborn. Ball stripped away, though, and here's another turnover for Eastmont. Lee takes it to the rack himself and misses the shot. Rebound Eastmont. Esparza drives it, lays it up, missed the shot. Bennett Joe with the rebound. The big freshman dribbles it up, kicks it off to Cook. He'll drive it. Marcus barrels into Calvillo, and they call the charge on Marcus Cook. That is his third personal foul. 16 fouls on Davis. Next one puts the Pirates, or puts the Eastmont in the bonus. Inbounds pass for Esparza, working against that pressure in the backcourt. To Haberlock and back to Preston. Preston Esparza had Marcus Cook come at him. Now Tanner Nelson with it to Haberlock in the corner for a three-pointer. It's an air ball. Rebound, feed to Lee. Lee lays it up. Good. Finally, somebody else for Davis scores here in the fourth quarter. By the way, it's a 5-point game. Haberlock drives it all the way himself, lays it up, missed the shot. Rebound tapped around, picked up by Davis. Feed pass to Lee, too strong, and out of bounds. Turnover by the Pirates, their 7th, and the Davis fans getting surly here behind me. Pirate fans are incensed here, saying that there should be some fouls, maybe should be some more favorable calls from the officials here in Chelan County. Well, we're in actually physically Douglas County, but it's the Chelan County Officials Association. And we're going to take a 60-second timeout. On the timeout by Eastmont. 5-point lead, 3:18 to go. We're back after this 60-second timeout.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCWLIFE channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCWLIFE has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCWLIFE, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining, 3:18 to go. Inbounds comes in to Tanner Nelson. He's all by himself, so he'll quickly get it into the forecourt, but then dribble it off his foot. Turnover by Eastmont. 13 turnovers here in the second half, 18 in the ball game. The lead is 5 right now, but tenuous at best. Reyes. Bounce pass into Bennett Joe. We're going to get a push from behind on Tanner Nelson. The foul is his second. That's only the 4th team foul on Eastmont. Want to save those in the bank in case they need them down the stretch here. Reyes inbounds pass to Lee. 3-pointer on the way. No. Rebound, Calvillo. Calvillo now has the ball stripped from him, but we got bodies. And now we got a shove. And we should have a technical foul and an ejection. And there was one of the players for Eastmont came off the bench onto the floor. Goodness gracious. Calvillo is going to gather his troops about him. And an ejection for Xavier Guerrero. We got to be careful about the Davis fans here. And we mentioned that they are incensed, and now a push, and the officials talking it over here. So, Mark Colander comes to the sideline. The foul. So it's a technical foul on Esparza and a technical foul on. So it'll be a 1-and-1 free throw on a double technical here. Now, I did not see him eject Xavier Guerrero. Guerrero with 4 fouls. Esparza with 4 fouls in the exchange there. And neither coaching staff happy, neither team happy right now. Davis assuming that Guerrero is out of the game. Now Guerrero got up and pushed Esparza to the ground. I mean, that was blatant and obvious, and there should have been an immediate ejection right there. Eli Juarez talking with Mark Colander. So they're still saying it's a double technical, one per side, one for Esparza, one for Guerrero. Meanwhile, Earl Lee has a future in politics. He is arguing every single call that happens out here. So 2:52 of the fourth quarter. Mark Colander is asking the official scorer to put a note in the scorebook here. So let's see. It's 1-1 for Preston Esparza because he was fouled, or are they going to put Calvillo at the free throw line? They're going to put Calvillo at the free throw line. So Davis is protesting the game right now. That is the notation in the book at 2:52 in the fourth quarter. And they're right. There was an Eastmont player that came off the bench. We've got it on video right here on the NCWLIFE channel. As it was a bench player for Eastmont who came out on the floor after the push that sent Esparza sprawling. So double technical. Trey Haberlock and Earl Lee, meanwhile, shake hands out there. And now they're saying, yes, I thought it should have been Esparza at the free throw line. Free throw by Calvillo, meanwhile, is good. One more on the 1-and-1 coming up. 17 fouls on Davis, 4 on Eastmont. Should actually be 5 on Eastmont here on the scoreboard. Second free throw by Calvillo is good. Makes it a 7-point ball game. 2:50 to go. And we got to have the officiating crew make sure we keep level heads here throughout. To Bennett Joe. Bennett Joe in the paint. Ball blocked away. Picked up by Lee, though. No new shot clock. Lee wants to drive it. He'll put it down, lay it up, and he will get drawn the foul on Esparza. The foul on Esparza. That should be 5 on Esparza. If they gave him a technical, according to my book anyway, they're putting only 4 on the board up there. Meanwhile, the free throw, first of 2 for Earl Lee. First free throw is good. Well, I thought a technical foul was a foul is a foul is a foul. And that goes down in the book, but apparently not. Second free throw good. So back to a 5-point differential, 65-60. Tanner Nelson with it. He'll give it up to Haberlock. Trey out towards center circle. Now dribbles behind his back to shoot the three-pointer. Rims won't fall. Rebound. Calvillo saves it in bounds. Throws it off of Holland Boone. It goes out of bounds and will be whose ball? It will be Davis basketball. Mark Colander overruled Mike Wold over there, saying that the ball actually came back and hit the Wildcat Calvillo. So a turnover for Eastmont. That's 14 here in the second half. If they hang on to win this, it will be in spite of themselves. Reyes off to Lee now. Lee picked up by Tanner Nelson. That's an interesting matchup. They've got Haberlock on the much bigger Bennett Joe inside. Lee with a drive, shot no good. Bennett Joe rebound, put back good. 14 points for Bennett Joe. It's a 3-point differential. Calvillo lobs a pass to Haberlock. Back to Calvillo, inside to Esparza, lay it up, good, and draws the foul, and count the bucket for Preston Esparza. The foul is on Jose Reyes. That is his third. That's the 8th team foul on Davis. Esparza. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Holland Boone for Davis. 67-62, minute and a half to go. Intense tonight here at Eastmont High School. Lee down in the corner for Cook. Cook working against Tanner Nelson on the drive, cut off there on the baseline, and he traveled. The turnover, the 8th of the second half, 11th of the ball game for Davis at a crucial time there. Inbounds pass comes into Calvillo with 1:14 to go. Each team has 2 timeouts. Eastmont still has a foul to give. Wildcats are in the bonus on 18 fouls on Davis, and another timeout going to be taken here by Coach George Juarez. And he only has a full, so we'll take a 60-second break on our broadcast as well. 67-62 the score here with 1:03 to go. We're back after this.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today. You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
67-62 Eastmont ball following the Wildcat timeout. They got 1 left. 1:03 to go. 5-point lead. Alley-oop to Tanner Nelson. He saved it in bounds, but right to the Davis Pirates. Cook inside. Holland Boone was the shot. It's good, and a timeout taken by Davis. Holland Boone with only a 6-point of the game, but another turnover for Eastmont. 20 turnovers in the game. We'll keep it right here and remind you that our broadcast is brought to you by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning. They service all brands of commercial and residential HVAC systems. Call 509-884-6444 for more information. Also by Biosports Physical Therapy, providing the best environment, most qualified, experienced therapists in North Central Washington. You have the right to select your healthcare team. Why wouldn't you choose the best? Choose Biosports. The sad part about this whole thing is that with the protest, and Davis, they have a good protest. Eastmont had a player, reserve player, come on the floor after there was a shove by Xavier Guerrero of Preston Esparza. Esparza went to the floor, and a reserve player for Eastmont came out onto the floor. The officials didn't see it. The officials called technical fouls on both sides. So Eli Juarez, the head coach for Davis, protested the game at that point at 2:52 left in the 4th quarter. And Eastmont, even if they win this game, could end up losing it because of that situation. So here we go, 1 timeout per team. Inbounds pass comes in. Haberlock has it as it's a 3-point game. Now Esparza breaks the press. 47 seconds left. Tanner Nelson with it for the Wildcats. Off to Haberlock with 42 with 41. They got 20 on the shot clock. Now the ball stolen away by Lee. Back the other way, lays it up, and he's fouled. And will get free throws with 35.3 seconds remaining. The foul on Calvillo is his 3rd. Earl Lee to the line where he is 2 for 2 all in this quarter. He's got 19 in the ball game. First free throw up and good. Earl Lee could make it a 1-point game with 35.3 seconds left. Both teams again with 1 timeout remaining. Second free throw for Lee. Good. So now Eastmont has to get the ball in. The ball touched. I think it was, oh my. The ball was touched by Holland Boone. It goes out of bounds, and they're going to say no, it's off of Eastmont. A turnover by the Wildcats. They're 21st in the game. Inbounds pass in the corner, right in front of our camera. No, they have it baseline left side. Lob pass in, comes out to Lee. So now Davis has a chance to just win it outright. Trail it by 1. Lee with it. Dribble step. Down the lane he goes, and they're going to call a foul. Let's see. Offensive charge called on Earl Lee. Good position down low by Trey Haberlock. Took the charge, and the whistle comes. Now a substitution as Lee is replaced in the lineup by Guerrero, who lost his cool moments ago. And a timeout going to be taken by Eastmont. Everybody needs to take a breath here. Intense game here tonight. 67-66. My, oh my. We'll keep it right here. And Eastmont has no more timeouts. 1 timeout remaining for Davis. Well, the Wildcats have had a heck of a time getting this inbounds play in. So that will be the challenge and the quest here for Coach George Juarez, with his crew gathered around him right at the Eastmont bench, trying to figure out how they can get this ball in safely. You get it into a player, Davis has no choice but to foul right away, and that foul, by the way, would be the 10th on Davis, so that would mean Eastmont's in the double bonus. That would mean 2 free throws down at the other end. But first, Eastmont's got to get the ball in safely in the hands of a Wildcat. That has been the challenge and quest here. Wildcats. Preston Esparza will bring it inbounds, baseline, left side, in the backcourt. There we go. 27.7 seconds remaining. Inbounds pass by Esparza. Lob it ahead for Wellborn. Isaac comes up with it and then falls down, and they're going to call a foul on Davis. So 2 free throws coming up for the Wildcats. Jose Reyes whistle with his 3rd personal foul. And Wellborn will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. 67-66 our score. 25.9 seconds remaining. First free throw for Isaac Wellborn. Good. Believe it or not, that's Isaac's first point since halftime. He had 12 in the first quarter, and that is his 15th points. This one would make sure that only Davis could tie it with a 3-pointer if Isaac makes it. He does. No, they're going to say a lane violation. Lane violation on Eastmont. So discount the bucket. So it remains a 2-point game, 68-66. Pressure by Eastmont. Pass comes in the lead. 24 seconds, 23, 22. Lee's going to take it himself, lay it up, good. Ties the game with 17, with 16. Haberlock gets by himself, lays it up and good with 13 seconds to go. Out to Reyes with 10, with 9. Reyes dribbles it up, and they're going to call a foul, blocking foul on Calvillo. Reyes will get to the free throw line for 1-and-1. Oscar Calvillo with his 4th personal foul. 70-68 the score. Hammerlock somehow got behind everybody. Davis just didn't find him. To the free throw line, Jose Reyes, who is perfect from the line, missed it. Foul, rebound, bodies all over, and we have a held ball called. Possession arrow is out to Eastmont with 3.4 seconds left. Now, Tanner Nelson got over the top of somebody on that rebound attempt. They could have called a foul on him over the top. Goodness. Inbounds play with 3.4 seconds left. The ball tapped by Davis, goes out of bounds. Clock didn't move. Everybody on their feet here at Eastmont High School. 3.4 ticks left. Inbounds in the corner in front of the Davis bench. Comes into Esparza. He fell down and traveled. Davis gets the ball with 1.9 seconds to go. The turnover, the 22nd of the game for Eastmont, and a timeout taken by Davis. Holy cow. Wow. We will keep it right here on the NCWLIFE channel. Well, you know, I'm heading on vacation Monday. Why not have a Donnybrook here as my final one before heading out of town? 70-68 the score. Eastmont led it by 5 at halftime, 39-34. They led it by a score of 58-47 at the end of the third. Eastmont is led by as many as 18 in this ball game. But turnovers, the key here, including one just now, with just a couple of ticks left on the clock. Eastmont 22 turnovers in the game. Wildcats trying to bounce back from a loss by 2 last night to Wenatchee. Lead it by 2 here, but can they hold on? That is the question. Davis has just used his final timeout, so that's it. 2 to tie, 3 to win. That's the game. Reyes will bring it inbounds. Tanner Nelson, 6'5", will stand in front of him as the gate. 1.9 seconds left. Looking, bounce pass into Bennett. Joe, shot on the way, no good! And that's it. Eastmont will hold on for the victory here tonight over the Davis Pirates, 70-68. But again, a protest for Davis with 2:52 left. And we'll see in the end if this game stands. We will take a break and come back with the postgame straight ahead here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCWLIFE channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCWLIFE has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCWLIFE, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen?
Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragen schließen. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Faprita mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely the espresso shakes. My favorite is the mocha for pita.
A peach Red Bull.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color Effects in Cashmere. Color Effects offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
Choose the pros, Alignment Pros. When your vehicle needs brakes, shocks, struts, or alignment, choose the experts in their field. Alignment Pros and Express Lube with a 5-star rating. The work they perform on your vehicle is as impeccable as their shop. With state-of-the-art equipment, Alignment Pros can handle all large or small vehicles, specialty cars, lifted or lowered. Alignment Pros does them all. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCWLIFE channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCWLIFE has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCWLIFE, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
Welcome back here on the postgame show on the NCWLIFE channel, now joined by Trey Haberlock after a crazy win here tonight by a final of 70-68. Trey, have you played many games like that?
I mean, yeah. This one was definitely crazy, though, yeah.
Let's talk about this one. It was a game of I guess, who's going to give the ball away more. You guys, I had you for 22 turnovers tonight. I know that's not how you like it. But somehow you're able to hold on here. Talk about down the stretch and how you guys are able to keep your emotions after things got awfully physical there for a while.
You know, I think our coach really holds us together. He gives us good talks in the huddle, you know, always tells us to keep our head up, and, you know, I think that keeps us going. So,
tell me about the start of that second half for you. Let's see. I had you for 5 at halftime. Suddenly you go for 9 points in that third quarter, and it kind of looked like Isaac to start the game where everything was falling. What happened at halftime to get you all warmed up for that third quarter?
You know, I just knew I had to come out with some energy in order to, you know, boost our lead in order to get that win. So,
talk about bouncing back after a tough 2-point loss last night to Wenatchee. I know you guys really wanted to get that one at the Town Toyota Center. Was that kind of the focus here tonight, was protect the home floor?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've only lost one game here, and I know we didn't want to go down 1-3 in league, so, you know, tonight was a must-need.
When you have a teammate get pushed like that, I mean, you know, it's a tough game, physical game, back and forth. How do you guys keep yourselves together and not, you know, lose sight of the fact that you still have, at that point, almost 3 minutes of basketball to play?
I mean, we can't sacrifice anything. We can't do anything dumb like that to, you know, maybe lose the game. And I think we're all pretty good at keeping our composure.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight. And we keep hearing about this expanding Haberlock fan base all around the country. Now your dad was telling me that we've got North Pole, Alaska watching here tonight as well.
Yeah, shout out to the fam. Thanks for watching.
All right, Trey, congratulations on the win. Trey Haberlock joining us here on the postgame show. We'll come back and wrap it up right after this on the NCWLIFE channel.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today. You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
One more time around here at Eastmont High School where the Wildcats knock off the Davis Pirates 70-68. There is a protest, so we'll have to see how that comes out as they litigate that one. Meanwhile, It was Trey Haberlock that got behind the defense after Davison came back and tied the game. But Haberlock found himself wide open, laid the ball in, and that was the difference in this one. 70-68 the final. Haberlock finishes with 19 points to lead the way for the Eastmont Wildcats. 18 points for Tanner Nelson and 15 for Isaac Wellborn. Meanwhile, 23 points for Earl Lee tonight, 19 for Jose Reyes for the Davis Pirates, and 14 for Dante Bennett-Joe. But in the end, it would be Eastmont getting the victory by a score of 70-68. Also earlier tonight, it was Davis downing the Eastmont girls 51-44. That's going to wrap it up for our broadcast. Thanks again for joining us here tonight, and thanks to Malcolm Whitehall and Jessica Medina here running the cameras on site. Also, thanks to Tucker Wagner for a little technical assistance down the stretch here. And, of course, to Becca Freemuth back in the studios. I'm Eric Granstrom. Thanks for watching the NCW Life Channel tonight, where the Eastmont Wildcats and the Davis Pirates split with the girls falling, but the Eastmont boys coming away with a 2-point win. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks for watching High School Sports on the NCW Life Channel. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Alignment Pros, Automoca, Color FX, Global Car Care, One Way Construction, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Biosports Physical Therapy, and the Windmill Restaurant. This concludes today's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCW Life Channel.